if you haven't caught up with Wayward, or if you haven't read it at all, then don't watch this video, unless you want to get spoiled totally by everything that I spoil in all my videos. Otherwise, be my guest and watch it. The thing about Wayward, I had to admit the last two issues, 25 and 24, great character development between Rory Lane and O'Hara. It was interesting. I finally got to see them really have interaction, like really heartfelt talking with each other, with their differences. Because when you really think about it, when you get like halfway through the series, Rory Lane, she really is more, I guess reckless is the word I'd use. I loved her character at first because she was so witty and sarcastic and even relatable in a way, because I think we all feel like we don't belong in places and, you know, coming of age stuff. But eventually when she got kind of overpowered, especially when she got mind controlled and she kept saying, hey, we're the new gods of Japan, I got kind of frustrated with her character. So when O'Hara came in, it was a nice relief. Like, okay, a character who actually thinks things through, a character with a normal background, a character who's just the opposite of Rory Lane, and I liked her a lot, and I still do. But I'm glad that they finally interacted on their differences, and in a way I think they really need each other more than they think. The thing is with Rory Lane, I think when she went to Ireland with her father and she saw I don't know what those people are called exactly. I know the name, but I can't say it right. It's like Sid and he, like, combined together. I want to say the elf people, but I know that doesn't sound right. That's not correct. I'll say elf people just for the hell of pronunciation, but please forgive me for that. When they saw the elf people and they were fighting against them, I think when Rory saw those, the civilians, not the people they were fighting, but the people who were watching, you know, like witnessing everything, they seemed terrified, they were injured, and they looked like normal people. I mean, yeah, they were not human, but you can tell they were just innocent bystanders, and Rory saw that and it really got to her. It really tugged on her heartstrings, and it made her realize that her actions do have consequences, whether good or bad. And when she finally saw O'Hara again, she realized, like, hey, maybe what we do is not worth it. Maybe it's not worth all the fighting we do because it's just bloodshed everywhere. You know, like, maybe it's worthless. And O'Hara had to remind her, like, you know, you're right, it is pretty bad, but we're doing it for a cause, we're doing it for a reason. We can't let these people, we can't let the yokai and everyone else, all the old generations, keep control of everything forever. Their time is up and this is our time. We have to do something. And it was nice to see those two perspectives of, hey, let's play it safe and not do anything and not hurt anyone, or hey, let's hurt people but actually win something. It was really interesting to see, and also Rory's reason for memory wiping O'Hara's parents. Like, you know, the whole, hey, they're not gonna remember you now, you know, undoing those threads. She actually had a pretty good reason. Because O'Hara is the most normal character in the whole bunch when you really think about it. And it would kind of suck if her family did get, you know, KO. I can't wink, sorry for that. I still cringe upon Rory's decision to do that to her family, but at least she had some ethical reason to do it, so it's not totally crap. I'm glad she finally had a reason. And I'm glad that the characters are back together, that the core group is back together. That is a huge relief. It's been so many chapters of separation, and I'm glad they're finally able to butt heads. Everything's happy again, except Ayan is gone, but yeah, Rory will have time. She'll have time to explain that to them. That's gonna be painful to read, actually. One thing I was thinking about was location. Like, you know, location, location, location. No, not the song. But the whole Ireland and Japan thing, we see that Rory has powers in both places. But is she more powerful in Ireland or Japan? Or equally powerful in both? And I wonder if the yokai know about that. Just saying. If they knew about that, I'm pretty sure they might use it to their advantage in the future. And that could be pretty scary. And maybe it happens to them too. Maybe they only have their power in Japan. That's what we saw with Ayan's character, because if that weren't the case, she'd still be alive right now. So I hope that they play more on that, as well as Rory with, I wonder if she'll inherit her father's powers. I really wonder. I was afraid she'd lose her weaving powers when the redness was fading from the ribbons, I'll call them. But luckily she did not. Praise Jesus. That would be kind of weird. That would be real roadkill. But we'll see what happens. Maybe they'll touch upon that. Maybe we'll get some more answers. Maybe we won't. I don't know. I don't have all the answers. Anyways, that is all. I'll catch you guys on the flip side.